are 70 times 7. We're a brand that's just intentional about spreading the message of forgiveness. We're based out of the Bible, book of Matthew, chapter 18, verses 21 and 22. Peter is speaking with Jesus about how you should forgive those who sin against you. He asks if you should forgive up to 7 times, and Jesus replies not only 7, but 70 times 7. So we're just being intentional about spreading the message of forgiveness nationally and internationally.
Basically just means being a positive role model in the community, somebody that the younger generations can actually look up to, somebody that goes out and in regards to anything that's going on, they do what's right. Well, basically our products, we actually sell shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, caps, and we're looking to venture off into other different apparel. So basically, what we're basically doing is using the apparel market to market the brand of forgiveness.
I think it actually has a large impact on the community. I have people come up to me all the time and tell me how it has impacted them through learning to forgive. A lot of people say that they are unable to wear our clothing until they make peace within their heart with the people that they have offended or that have offended them. I've had people come into my job and give testimonies of how forgiveness have set them free and how grateful and thankful they are for the vision that we are carrying out into the world, being able to spread the message of forgiveness. It has people look inside their soul and do a lot of soul searching to find the real them.
Really, we just saw a need, man. Like, so many times you just get into the habit of doing the ordinary thing, you know, like what everybody else is doing as far as the job market. We wanted to do something to where we could leave a legacy, like for the future, you know, not only us, but for like our future children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, something they could pick up and to just push forward.
Yeah, not only that, just there's a lot of negativity in the world, and you can only overcome that with positivity.
Right.
So that's one of the major influences as well. There are a lot of things, a lot of negative pressure being applied to not only our generation, but the generation that's coming afterwards. And we feel like the world needs a positive source that people can tap into and dig into to kind of combat that. So that's another reason why we're intentional about what we do. There's always a negative force out there telling you who you are or who you should be, and we just want to connect people with the truth and with love.
And a lot of times people are actually hurting on the inside, and if they do not understand where that is rooted from, and basically the root of it is unforgiveness. So once you start to realize where that root is, you're able to grow more spiritually.
I would say another thing we're not done yet. It started off, we're trying to dominate Cartersville, Bartow County, but this is a worldwide message. Until other countries are free, and people in other countries and other states, our job won't be done. So it's nice to have that influence in Cartersville, but when we were given this message, it was to bless globally.
It's more than a clothing brand. It's actually a mission of forgiveness. It's more than just going out buying their t-shirts, supporting their family. We actually have a vision that was placed in our hearts from the Most High. And that's why we are so adamant about spreading it, because it's more than putting on a t-shirt walking down the street.
First, when you talk about seed, you talk about vision. And without vision, the world is lost. And we're actually trying to give the world a vision of forgiveness. So that's what we actually see. We see a life-changing message for generations to follow us and generations to follow them. So we see a change coming. That's what we see.
And as far as be, you have to be that change. Who recognizes that change is needed in the world, who better to be that change than us. And then that change and that drive back to that change is forgiveness. We're changing the hearts and minds of people to let them know, past offenses, although they may have hurt you, you not only can free yourself, but you can free other people as well through forgiveness.
So not only do you need to see the need for change become the change that needs to happen, but you also have to put it into practice and actually do the things that need to be carried out in order for the change to take place. So that's the see, be, and do. You see the need for opportunity to become the change that needs to happen, and then you step out and you actually make that happen. Faith without works is dead.
What the recognition shows that, you know, our work is not in vain. It shows that people recognize the hard work and dedication that we're actually putting through to actually make this change. So it shows us that the community is actually watching what we're doing, and it's actually taking root. So that's what I'm thinking of.
I just want to say, like, we're recognized, but right now we're just not at a global stand right now. We have bigger and better dreams, and we have more people allowed to touch. Like, we want to be, like I said, globally. We want to be worldwide. We want to be known in China. We want our clothes to be sold in China. There's people in China who's also dealing with this unforgiveness. Like China, you got Jamaica, you got all the nationalities.
You got people everywhere. It's facts.
Everywhere. Like, we're all God's people.
The recognition is huge and definitely appreciated.
Yes, definitely.
It's definitely appreciated, and what it really means is that the community sees what we're doing, and now that they see it, it's expected. So we know we just have to keep coming harder and doing more for our people, and we won't rest until, like they say, it's global.
We have actually had a very big impact on the community. A lot of things we do, we choose to do them anonymously. We don't advertise it. We do a back to school drive every year. We send an underprivileged girl to the prom every year. And that's not the forefront of the message. That's why we don't advertise it. That's why we don't really talk about those things, because we like to do things from the goodness of our heart, not for everybody else to see. It's mostly between us and the person that we're actually sponsoring.
And another thing that we're doing this year is we're actually starting a scholarship for individuals that want to pick up the welding trade in honor of one of our family members. So that's another thing that we're doing. I do believe that education is key, no matter if it's trade school education or secondary education as far as the collegiate level. So we're actually going to try to help a young student further their education.
Like my mom said, everything that we do is just from the heart. It's really just off the strength of the love that we have. So we really don't too much brag about it. We don't too much promote it. Just like being able to bless people, because we've been blessed. So.
Well, really, I just feel like with the whole, world peace and world freedom thing, there's so many different things going on in the world. And most times if you cut on the news, man, it's only from one angle that they're showing you. So you always see what's going on negatively in the world. We're just here to make a positive impact and leave a legacy on the world, man. Like we got to get back to the foundation and the root of God, and that's through His love, So we're just being intentional about pushing forth a message of love, a message of peace, and a message of freedom through forgiveness.
One of my favorite sayings is heroes get remembered, but legends never die. And so with this family and with this brand, 7x7, I want it to be like legendary. So we'll be pushing this brand out so far in the future that they don't even remember it started with the Nibbler family. So that's the biggest thing. Like, the message is more important than who we are. Because what I think we were birthed on earth for forgiveness.
For this purpose, for this time. And I would just like for everybody to self-examine yourself, look deep within your soul, and if there is anything that is there, be it from things your mother did, your father did, that you have carried for so long on the inside of you, it's time to face it and be set free. And through forgiveness, that's the key, that's the answer.
My parents taught us from a young age, always leave things better than how you found it. And that's what we intend to do with the earth. As of late, the trend has been just negativity after negativity, bad thing after bad thing. It seems like we're kind of in a downward spiral, not only as a people, but our entire planet, when you kind of look at things. And it is our intention to be a positive change and actually leave the earth better for us having walked it.
Leaving a footprint, like Xavier was saying. You know, even after a person has gone and passed on, the footprint still stands. And we want that footprint to be forgiveness, you know, freeing people from the eternal cell that they are locked in from because of unforgiveness. And we want to actually see people free. We want to see future generations, because things are going to happen from here to eternity. Things are going to happen. But I do believe that God is in control of everything, and He is a true representation of love, and we're supposed to be that representation of the earth. And it starts with forgiveness.